All right, Shalom Israel. Shalom, it's the brother Yermayan coming at y'all with another one. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bashem Yoshai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I want to give a double honors to the Apostles of Great Millstone, who we've been known to be in the middle of the Lord, teach the 100% truth for the doctrine of Yahweh, Bashem Yoshai. I want to give a mighty shalom to the elect out there pushing this truth and truth and sincerity. Today, I'm coming at y'all with my rib. She had a dream. And it was too crazy. I gotta let y'all hear this dream, man. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through the dream, and I'm gonna bring some precepts out to back up what the dream is talking about. All right. Again, this is just a dream, but we gonna go through it and decipher through the precepts. All right. So just listen out. Just hear it out. I'm gonna start it.
It's coming. It's going to be drastic changes on the earth, and it's not what people can even imagine. They can't imagine it because they're so comfortable. They are so comfortable, and they gotta get out their comfort zone. We, as brothers and sisters in this truth, as Israelites, we have to get out of our comfort zone. We have to. It's a fruit fly. I keep food in my house. I come here because the Spirit want me to talk about it. Eat right. Eat right. Stock up on protein shakes. Vegan.
Now, real quick, before I get in the end of the precepts, I'm gonna go to this. I'm gonna go to I can go to any one of these. Luke, Acts 2:17. I'm gonna just go to the one in Joel. This is the book of Joel, chapter 2, in verse 27. It says, "And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel." Oh no, that's not it. That's not what I want. Acts 2:28. It says, "And it shall come to pass that afterwards that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your old men shall dream dreams, and your young men shall see visions." You see that? So the Lord already told us that the sons and daughters are going to prophesy. All right. And how do the woman prophesy? She has the Lord sends the woman visions. All right, he sends the woman dreams. Okay, a prophetess is a prophet. A prophetess is the wife of a prophet, and how she does that is that the Lord sends her dreams. Okay, so I just want to make that clear before we go through the rest of this video.
Plant-based protein shakes with lots of fruits and vegetables in it.
So now she's going into health because you want to have your make sure your temple is clean. You want to make sure your body is in the right state in these last days, man. Because what we're polluting our body with meat, too much meat, excess of meat. All right, and we're gonna go into a couple precepts to dive into this thing too. So you want to have your body functioning at its proper manner in these last days.
Try to find one to your liking that you like the most. The Spirit told me. The Spirit told me last night. That's what's going to get us by is those protein shakes and water. So the Spirit is wanting us to be healthy. So the Spirit's also said to stop eating all of this garbage because when that time comes, your body won't be used to eating natural in its most natural form. So you have to prepare for your body to eat in its most natural form. So try to get your children off of these snacks by getting healthier snacks until you stop giving them snacks. Getting them used to eating raw fruits and vegetables as much as possible.
Again, this is just what the Spirit revealed to her. Okay, so let's not get too simple. All right. It is a good thing to make sure your children is eating well. Make sure that your body that you are eating well. All right, because you don't want to have that gluttonous spirit, not in these last days when all hell about to break loose, man. All right. Let me keep playing this, and I'm gonna go to a couple of precepts.
Like salads, eventually without salad dressings. And then also like fruit. We keep fresh fruit in our house all year round. Frozen fruit all year round. So these are the things that are going to get us by. And the Spirit needed me to talk about that. Okay.
Okay, so let's go from there. Let's go to Sirach real quick. Just to back up what she was saying about having good health. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 30 and verse 15. It says, health and good estate of the body are above all gold. It says, and a strong body above infinite wealth. Yeah, man. So, you know, you having a fully functioning proper body is better than having all the riches in the world. It's better than having that, all of the money. It's better than being a damn celebrity. It's better than being an elite of the world with a whole bunch of money. Okay, so this is how important it is to get your body intact. All right, get your body back to its natural estate. And we understand that the food here is defiled and all of that. Everything here is defiled, but you want to treat your body as well as you possibly can in these last days. It says there is no riches above a sound body, and no joy above the joy of the heart. You see that? It says death is bitter. Death is a bitter life and a continual sickness. Yeah, man. Because death is a bitter life and a continual sickness, man. Right? Because, if you're defiling yourself, you're defiling your body, you're going to continue to be sick. All right? Who wants to be sick all year round? Nobody wants to be sick, man. So it's a good thing to start training your body to start eating more natural. All right? Because the brothers and sisters who know me in my household, we big on health. All right, we might not be in the healthiest shape right now that we want to be, but we striving to be that because we want our bodies to be running. We want our bodies to be fully functioning. All right, and it's just like when you fast. When you fast, you be connected more with the Lord. I noticed that as soon as you eat some food, it's like you get sucked right back into the world. All right. So I want to be, I want my body to be running fully, properly so that I could, stay on the right path. Eating all these defiled foods, it keeps you down. It gives you that downy depressant spirit, man. All right. You don't want to have that downy depressant spirit all the time, man. You want to be, in your right estate. You want to have energy, man. All right. You want to be, the best you could possibly be. All right. This is Sirach, chapter 37, in verse 30. It says, "For access of meats bringeth sickness, and surfeiting will turn into choler." You see that? So access of meats, right, bringeth sickness. All right. Me and the brothers, we did a live last night, yesterday, where we brought up an article, and it was basically, making meat, and they was mixing it with damn with plastic, man. All right, it was fake meat, not even good for your body, man. It's just this whole place is defiled. This place is going down, man. All right, so you don't want to be eating excess of meat because it makes you drowsy. It makes you it's not really, our forefathers didn't indulge on too much meat. All right. We ate more on a healthy side. In the book of Daniel, I always bring this up. Daniel wanted he instead of the meat and the wine, he wanted the water and the greens and vegetables, man. You can read about that in Daniel. I think it's the first chapter, or it's either the first or the third chapter. All right, Daniel was telling the eunuchs, "Hey, man, I don't want that meat or that wine. I want that those greens and that water." All right. Verse 31, it says, "By surfeiting have many perished, but he that taketh heed prolongeth his life." Yeah, man, you want to take heed and prolong your life and making sure you're putting the right things in your body. All right, our people are the number one people who die from all kind of diseases, and we always have gout and high blood pressure and diabetes. Is because we're abusing the meat. we're abusing all this food, all the abominable food for our bodies. All right. This is why in the dream she was going into being healthy, because that's the spirit of the Lord actually speaking, I believe. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 23 and verse 20. It says, "Be not among wine bibblers." It says, among rioters, eaters of flesh. It says, it says, "For the drunkard and the glutton shall come to poverty, and drowsiness." See that? That's the point I wanted. "And drowsiness shall clothe the man with rags." You see that? So, drowsiness are gonna have you crippled, man. And what makes you drowsy? Too much access of wine. All right, drinking too much every single day of your life. All right, drinking too much every single day of your life. Giving you too much food. Yes. Too much food, too much meat. Actually, you could eat as much fruits and vegetables as you need, but the meat is what gives you that. You ever wake up in the morning, you have that cloudy state of mind? All right, that's excess of meat. All right, that's too much meat, and we don't need to be overindulging on meat. Me and my household, we've been practicing on on not overindulging on too much meat. We've been practicing on actually having less meat on our plate and more greens. All right. Let me go to another precept. As a matter of fact, let me go back here. Let her play this.
So, man, I don't know where to start. Okay, it was a lot of people, and they were running up and through these houses, and they were looking for food. Whenever cabinets were empty, tables and chairs around, they just knocking through them and throwing them down.
So she was saying that she's seen in the vision that people were running in people's houses, taking their goods. What do I want? No. No. Salaki, yeah. Damn, I'm trying to lose the search button. Let's just go back and let her
going up and down different buildings, up and down the whole entire building, just searching through everything. Groups of people. Some had on, one guy had on a Halloween costume where his face was covered, and he had on, like, it had a skeleton on it, and it was all black, like Halloween. A lot of people had on different types of clothing, just everything. You could just only imagine things that you would normally see on people, like big old ripped coats and shoes with no pants, shorts, people everywhere.
So let's go to the book of 2 Esdras, the 15th chapter. So she said people was running in people's houses and all of that, right? 2 Esdras chapter 15 and verse 16. It says, "For there shall be sedition amongst men, and invading one another." You see that? So there's going to be a sedition amongst the men around Jacob's trouble time, man. All right? And they're going to be invading one another. This is what she's saying. The Lord showed her the vision, man. Okay? It says, "They shall not regard their kings nor princes." Right? They're not going to care about the government, because the government ain't going to be worried about the people, man. Because they're going to be too busy preparing for war. All right? It's going to be so much chaos in society, man. It says, "In the course of their actions shall stand in their power." Right? In the course of the actions shall stand in the people's power. So your best friend that you that next door, all right, and your auntie, your uncle, they might they run out of food. They might y'all might go fight to the death over a damn a slice of damn a can of raviolis, man. You might fight to the death with your family over a can of raviolis. This is how bad it's gonna get during these times, man. All right. So the Lord he sends us these visions for a reason. The Bible is a true book. The Bible is speaking right before our faces, man. Let's go back and hear more she had to say.
Yeah, a lot of them were trying to fend for themselves, but they were also sticking together as a team as they went through these different places for protection. It was people on the internet, though, at this time. They had no idea that this was going on, that we were already in Jacob's trouble. They had no idea that Jacob's trouble had already started. But, yeah.
See, because what? A lot of our people don't even know about Jacob's trouble. They don't even know. They have no idea what's coming their way. All right. And this is the reason why we, as men of the Lord, we have to continue to prophesy, continue to try and warn our people. You know, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30 and verse 7. It says, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it." You see that? So the time is no day like this day, man. All right. No day can top the day that's coming for our people. All right. This is why the Lord said judgment shall begin at the house of Israel, man. Because you so-called Israelites, I mean, not you so-called Israelites, you Israelites, which is you so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans, you're going to get judged at a high level, man. All right. You're going to get judged first. All right. And it's going to come at us like nothing that we ever seen before. Slavery is not going to top this, man. All right. Let's go back to listen to some more of what she had to say.
They were still on the internet laughing, smiling, making jokes while people were going through it. People were starving. People were laying on the ground. They're so weak they couldn't even move anymore. The bodies were already giving out on them. And this is all what the Spirit showed me. And then the Spirit showed me like a lot of women were naked. They had ripped up clothing. They had menses on their thighs. And the land was desolate. And it was a lot of smoke everywhere. Smoke all on the roads. All the land was desolate. No trees. Smoke everywhere. Black smoke. You couldn't even walk back in that same direction that you came from. So if you came from that direction, you survived. But if you were back there in that midst of that smoke, you were done. You were dead already.
You see that? So it's going to be so bad to the point where you can't even travel. You can't go nowhere. All right. It tells you that that is going to be, in I said the second Ezra, the 15th or 16th chapter. It says, a man is going to desire to go into another city, but he should not be able to. All right. So this is the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Our people, don't have no idea what's to come, man. And this is why the Lord give us these dreams. This is for the elect. This is for you, brothers and sisters, man, to prepare for what's to come. Get your spirit right. All right. Start meditating on these things, man. All right. Get closer to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Get your prayer game up. Get your fasting game up. All right. Because this is what we have coming towards us, man. All right. Let's go back to the dream.
And women were trying to just catch up to this woman. She was trying to catch up to this brother. He had on a coat, long coat. He looked like he could have been an Israelite brother. And she had on black, like a black bra, black skirt, and the skirt was ripped up really bad. And she was basically naked, no shoes. She had an ankle bracelet on her leg, on her ankle. She had a weave. Her weave was just messy, and you could tell she didn't smell good, because as soon as she touched her brother, he just shook his shoulder and threw her off of him.
Now you hear this? All right. This is, and let me tell y'all the story. All right. I used to bring this up to my rib all the time of how it's going to be. Right. And a lot of times she used to be like, she was in a spirit to where she couldn't hear it or she couldn't agree with it. You know what I'm saying? But now the Lord showed her. This is the dream that the Lord showed her. All right. The Lord showed her it's going to be like that. Women going to be cleaving to the demand. Matter of fact, let's get it. Let's get Isaiah. Let's get Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 12. It says, Isaiah chapter 13, verse 12. The Lord said, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man, than the golden wedge of Ophir. You see that? So an Israelite man is going to be more precious than fine gold in these last days, man. All right. You might think you see brothers out there and they screaming and yelling and prophesying, and you don't like the way they bringing out certain things, and the way they cussing, or they using curse words and swearing and stuff like that. But the Lord, these are the men of the Lord. This is just a message to you sisters, man. These are the men of the Lord. No matter how you look at it, no matter how you see it, and you're getting your panties in a bunch and your feelings, the Lord don't give a damn about your feelings. Okay? These men are out here because the Lord has their spirit out here pushing, man. These men could be doing anything else in this world. This is how you know the Lord is controlling these men and using these men to bring it out. All right, using these men to cut you with the scriptures. You need to be cut in order to heal. Okay? So the scripture said an Israelite man is going to be more precious than fine gold. That brother that you used to hate watching. Okay? The Lord, that's a man of the Lord right there, man. All right? No matter how you see it. Okay? It's going to be sisters trying to grab the men of the Lord, man. This is revealed in the dream, man. And brothers going stiff arm you, man. Like, get up, no, man. What can you help me with? Come on, man. It's time to get your stuff together, man. You brothers and you sisters, man. All right? You sisters, man. You need to be cleaving to a man that teaches his word in these last days, man. Not a man that just got the big beard and shiny and it look good and he got the fringes on and he got the staff. All right? You want a man that's really in these prophecies for real, for real. Put the looks to the side, man, because the Lord don't care about a man looks. It's not about the looks, man. It's about his spirit. What kind of spirit he coming in? All right? Let's go back to it.
And she kept trying to catch up, but the spirit wouldn't let her catch up. She kept reaching her arms out, but the brother kept going, and she couldn't catch up. A lot of women.
See, that said she couldn't catch up. Why? Because she was weak. All right? The spirit revealed that she was weak. All right? She couldn't keep up, man. Let's go to Isaiah. Isaiah chapter 65 and verse 13. It says, therefore, thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. You see that? The woman in the dream was ashamed, man. All right? She was ashamed and she was hungry. Right? The man of the Lord walking and he in perfect health. And she's ashamed, man. All right? These are the times that we coming into. The Lord said he was going to send our women dreams and our men dreams. All right? He was going to send us dreams and visions, man. Okay? These things right here. This is a serious thing, man. All right? So the servants of the Lord shall eat. It's going to be hungry. There's going to be a lot of women and men hungry in these last days, man. All right? And it's going to be, and guess what? Just because you're an Israelite and you know you're an Israelite don't mean you're going to be saved. Don't mean you're going to be starving. All right? And it's going to be a whole bunch of sisters cleaving to the men of the Lord. A whole bunch of sisters cleaving to the house of Jacob, man. It's going to be a whole bunch of, they're going to be all stressed out and dirty and smelly. All right? In the men of the Lord, they're going to be in perfect health because they are those men that was chosen. And then and right now, the average man, he want to get as many women as he want. He want he want to have a whole bunch of different amount of different kind of women. All right. To me, honestly, I feel like the men on this side, and I'm not talking about men in the truth. I'm talking about men in the world. They our elders taught us to just get as much as you can. You know what I'm saying? While you're on this side. All right. And y'all know what I'm talking about. All right. And at the end of the day, and I'm just speaking through the spirit, men have different varieties. All right. Men have different desires. Okay. Yes, it's cool to just hold it down in your household, but men, have different desires, and that's how the Lord made it. Okay. And in those days, men is not gonna want you, you sisters, because you're gonna be nasty and disgusting, man. You're not gonna be able to bring nothing to the table. Okay, this is what the truth. This is the truth. All right, this is really the truth. Isaiah chapter 4 and verse 1. In that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our bread and wear our apparel. Only let us be called by thy name and take away our reproach. You see that? So yeah, you got sisters, man, and it's truth, right? You see them on Facebook, and yeah, you can't take care of me. Why am I? They put up a stat. Oh, man want more than one wife, but he can't even provide. Blah 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 blah, and this and that. But this say that a woman ain't gonna give a damn. She ain't gonna care. She gonna know you a man of the Lord. She don't care what you got. She gonna clothe herself and feed herself. She just wants you to take away her reproach. This is what the Bible's saying, because she's gonna know that the Lord is with you. It's not gonna be about the money and can you buy her a house and a car? Okay, this is the stupidity and the ignorance of our women, and I'm talking a lot to you women in the truth too, man. All right, a lot of women are not gonna make it, man. Fringes are not, head wraps are not. And that's what the Lord showed me through the Spirit. I can see it on social media, man, every single day, man.